Now we are in the exciting part. Video 18 and web security at expert level. Web security is paramount in today's online ecosystem. With the increasing amount of sensitive data being handled by web applications, understanding and implementing security measures is a must for any serious developer. In this video, aimed at experts, we'll delve into the concepts of authentication and authorization and explore best practices in JavaScript for securing web applications. Section 1: Authentication and Authorization. Authentication. Authentication verifies the identity of a user or system. It ensures that the person or system is who they claim to be. Authentication lays the foundation for secure access to systems by validating user identities. Implementing authentication. This can involve various strategies such as passwords, tokens, multi-factor authentication or MFA, etc. JSON Web Tokens or JWTs are used for stateless authentication, where the server does not have to keep a record of which users are logged in. JWTs contain a payload with information about the user and are signed with a secret key. Tokens like JWTs offer a secure and scalable way to manage user authentication. Authorization. Authorization determines what a user is allowed to do after they have been authenticated. It involves setting permissions and roles. Authorization ensures that users can only perform actions they are permitted to do. Role-based authorization. Role-based authorization is a common approach where permissions are tied to roles, and users are assigned one or more roles. By checking the user's roles before performing an action, we can ensure that only authorized users can carry out certain tasks. Role-based authorization provides a flexible way to manage permissions across your application. Section 2: Security Best Practices in JavaScript. Data validation and sanitization. Always validate and sanitize input to prevent SQL injection, XSS attacks, etc. Proper validation and sanitization protect your application from malicious input. In this snippet, we're using the validator library to ensure that the email provided in a registration request is properly formatted. This helps protect against malicious input. Secure transmission. Use HTTPS to encrypt data transmitted between the client and server. Secure transmission ensures that sensitive data is protected in transit. Here, we're creating an HTTPS server in Express using a private key and certificate. This ensures that data transmitted between the client and server is encrypted. Secure storage. Encrypt sensitive data at rest and follow best practices for storing secrets. This snippet demonstrates how to encrypt sensitive data using AES 256 CBC encryption in Node.js. You would use this to encrypt data before storing it. Safeguarding stored data adds another layer of protection to your application. Regular security auditing. Regularly audit your code and dependencies for vulnerabilities. Security auditing helps identify and address potential weaknesses. These code snippets complement the theoretical understanding of these best practices by providing practical examples of how to implement them. It's worth noting that these are starting points, and real-world implementations may require more complex and nuanced approaches. Always consult the latest security guidelines and best practices relevant to your specific use case and technologies. Web security is a complex and ever-evolving field. Understanding and implementing robust authentication and authorization mechanisms, along with adhering to best practices, are essential for safeguarding your web applications. Always stay up to date with the latest security trends, and continuously evaluate your security posture to protect against emerging threats. Remember, security is not a one-time task, but a continuous process. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep your applications secure. Happy coding!